So going off script with us tonight, Dr. Alvin Edwards, pastor of Mount Zion First African Baptist Church in Charlottesville. So doctor, thanks so much for joining us tonight. You were at this protest and rally and the counter protest on Saturday. Tell me why. Why were you there?
Well, I was there because one, I'm a pastor, and two, I don't support hate groups. I don't believe they have a place in our community as well as in our world. If you hate folks, I mean, that says something's wrong with you. And so I was there to let them know through our prayers, through our praise and our songs and all that we were doing as the faith group leaders in this community, to let them know that we stand against them.
So when you woke up Saturday morning, you knew that you were going to head out to these protests. Did you at all fear for your safety? And what did you personally see?
Well, I did not necessarily fear for my safety, although I had a bunch of parishioners and my children were concerned, as well as my wife. They were all bugging me about it, you know, but I knew I had to speak at least, I was scheduled to speak at least 3 times and ended up not having to speak at all because of what happened. They called this a state of emergency, but I was invited up to UVA. I got there a little bit after 12, after they had called the state of emergency and started dispersing the crowd. And as I drove around down Water Street, I just saw the neo-Nazis and the white national and white supremacists with their automatic weapons and their poles. And I saw that at the beginning. And what I discovered and what I was concerned about is that they didn't come to have a peaceful demonstration. They came ready to fight and to provoke folks to fight.
Mm-hmm. And how did you see them doing that? Was it sheerly because of the weapons that they had with them and how they were dressed, or was it things that they were saying? Were they antagonizing people specifically to start a fight?
It was all of the above. They were antagonistic. They were also saying things. They were also, you know, threatening people. They were throwing cans filled with concrete, bottles filled with urine. They had pepper spray. Anytime you come for a demonstration and you got the shields, you got the helmets, you got the automatic weapons, you got all those poles, I mean the bats, when you got those kinds of things, that in itself says you're not there to demonstrate peacefully. So when you saw all of that, yes, it would put fear in you, but I wasn't near them. I could just see that.
Pastor, I lived in Charlottesville myself for 4 years. I worked down the street from where you are at NBC 29. This is not the Charlottesville that I know, the Charlottesville that I'm familiar with. Are you under the impression that all of this is coming from people who live well outside of Charlottesville and well outside of Virginia?
Well, I've been here 36 years as a pastor of Mount Zion First African Baptist Church, and I can tell you that all the years I've been here, I've been able to raise 4 children, 3 foster children, and I can promise you that my children were never troubled like this. They were never bothered with people from the outside coming in. The people here in Charlottesville, I tell you, it's a good place because I was elected mayor in 1990, 92, one of them, and I was chairman of the school board, so I've had opportunities, even though I wasn't a long-standing resident initially. So that in itself tells me this is a good place to live. It's where a good place you can raise your family and your children. And so I've never seen this kind of behavior. And so I'm just here to say that these people were from outside. They need to leave here, stay away from here, and don't come back again.
Well, Pastor, we certainly appreciate your time. Thanks so much for coming on with us tonight and talking with us about this.